welcome back to the broadcast. Last game was pretty fast to review, so let's go back to the 2064 read-only memories because I like it. And yep, we didn't get it through last time, so that's the idea. Anyway, Let's Rate Censored Games is all about giving the due process to games. Censorship prevents this exact thing from happening. So I'm going to go through the Finnish Age Rating system. And currently, last time we were like thinking of, mild violence, unrealistic, comically exaggerating. They were slapstick. So it's 7. Age rating currently 7. I'm still thinking about the fact that second main character is sounding like a child, so we'll check and see what happens. Previous games have been like Radiator got like a 12 from sexual stuff. That was surprise. While mouthwashing and while have been like a very intensive experience. Let's put it that way. So let's get to the game here. This is basically a visual novel, so don't expect a lot of gameplay. Actually, there's a precious little of gameplay, so it's definitely a visual novel. The last time I think we were going towards the trying to find the human revolution leader. Cute leader, little cleaner room, scrubbing the floors. Let me bring up the chat. I had like a very fast switch of the game. I was reserving like a lot more time for the Radiator too, but it was like a clear cut. Pretty easy to classify actually, surprising, and then short mini games. So it's like that kind of makes it easy to review. So about me, I'm certified Audiovisual Programme Classifier in Finland. I know a thing or two about.
Look, they have a Hassie machine.
I know a thing or two about PEGI, Pan-European Game Information System Age Ratings, but I really don't like it. They are reminded of a much less healthy plant at all. Yeah.
You should talk to the receptionist and officially check out before we go anywhere.
Okay. Sure.
Patient? My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma.
Not true.
You should currently be in your assigned bed resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately. I must insist that you remain for treatment. A doctor has not determined the full extent of your injuries, and you may have lasting damage to your nervous system. Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Oh no.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care.
Oh no.
Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do have a nice day.
Okay, now this feels like America.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again.
Then again, he needs a auto repair or something.
Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes? I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Journalistically repressed.
You look good.
Of course.
If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata. Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there. Either way, our next move is Stardust.
You're such a cute little plant, Wildy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
This action will have consequences, probably. Okay. You're right. Let's check out the email. Okay, it's dead.
Ready to head out?
Yes.
Welcome to Stardust.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you? Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. Things pick up and I get pulled away.
Why haven't I seen Gus before?
He's been running around all over Neo SF looking for new acts since he handles our talent.
Uh-huh.
I think he missed being behind the counter. He does get a bit overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle, but he could run this bar with one hand tied behind his back if he wanted. Sure thing. Don't be a stranger.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus. You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you? Well, that's good, but we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help. Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to like update the broadcast information a bit. Haven't actually played the second part of this game. Maybe I should at some point. Do you know anything about Hayden Webber?
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh?
Yep, that I am.
Oh, no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
Okay, everyone is a useless.
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo SF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling. Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting. Among other things, yes. I love live music, and I love trying to find young up-and-comers to play here. Sometimes they aren't the best, but the enthusiasm is what matters, I think.
Music clubs, in other words.
We've had a few bands and DJs actually get some national recognition after playing here, so we're starting to make a name among artists trying to break into the industry. Still, I have to do a lot of running around and auditioning to get acts that I think will do well. I've gotten very picky, but Majid lets me take my time. He knows it's for the best. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something. Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Hey y'all, how goes the search?
Well, I got just shot, so not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and somebody stole the data cache and shot me.
Shit, well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work in Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Yep, the human revolution is those people who oppose generative AI, basically. At least getting knocked out gave us a lead.
What? Knocked out? Current? What's that about? Are y'all okay?
Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner. We made it to the nearby hospital, and a Dr. Yannick Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in.
Sauce.
Yannick Fairlight? I see. And?
We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Is it about the same thing that you would be placed in the same room with that Steve Jobs or something?
He was very kind to point us in the direction
Hey,
of the Human Revolution protest
hey.
leader.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking.
Yeah, continuing this. Yeah, I'm continuing this. I like the. This is basically a visual novel. I like it.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
And there's like extra depth because now we know that AI revolution has actually happened. This was 2015 game before the AI big AI bubble burst. So yeah, it's interesting to like on hindsight look at this.
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company.
Ready
He
Player
didn't make
One.
any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Yeah, let's hope it's not going to turn into the OK Corral.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
Hacker.
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax is anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Master hacker, basically.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time they cracked in.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I'm gonna need physical access.
Oh,
I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here.
nice.
Yeah, it's a tough sell, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
I'm still thinking about if this would be like a 12. Age rating is 12, but currently it's 7. Why does this have a contract?
You might not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney. She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono. That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine. Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court. Hey, we ain't got it that bad. I mean, at least our police force owns its own self. I hear down in San Jose, the richer neighborhoods have actually started hiring the gangs to protect their places.
Sounds
When
like
even the rich
America.
folks can't get good police work, it's a sad state for everyone else. And the less said about LA, the better.
Okay, yep.
That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice or her friends will thump you something fierce. I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance and we'll see what happens. Sure thing, huh? I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Oh, hell no.
Yep.
Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here.
You heard her. Let's go.
Okay. We are thrown out.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Right. Arcade cabinet is broken. Right. arcade. I think the arcade cabinet is spotted. Right.
Ah, that was so terrifying. However, I believe you beat it. A high score for sure. Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
Let's check the ratings. So, relatively mild and short-term elements of horror, sight, fear of excitement, or threat of violence. 7 Age rating. So not going to raise this. Turing's a bit too optimistic. Haha. Yeah. She is. Oh, he is. It is. Oh, Howie. Long day. Maybe after I have a few drinks in me. Fruity, okay. Give me something fruity.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you? What are you having?
What would be like a fruity drink? This is Svenska. Okay.
So many drinks these days.
Drinctionary, the open alcoholopedia.
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Okay.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just
Blue
holding
boy,
up the bar
yeah.
rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers.
This one is...
Orange flavored vodka.
Thank
Sounds
you, hon.
like a tequila sunrise.
Here you go.
This glass orange.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering?
You said it
Well,
aloud.
At least keep me company while I drink it. I'm
She's a
Caitlin.
hybrid. Caitlin. My name is Frank.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today. Yeah. My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are human revolution protesters outside the clinic making it even harder for him. They're always outside harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting. Oh, are you a journalist or something? That's really interesting. That group, they want to drag us all back to the Dark Ages, regardless of who it hurts. Sorry, I don't want to rant about it. So, what's your article about?
I suppose they are going to make the America great again. Mostly about you just dragging us back to the Dark Ages. Very good pickup line here.
Very cool.
Very good.
If you need an interview of someone on the street, I'd be willing to talk on the record. Would feel like I was doing something.
Sure.
Well, I think I've had enough noise and socializing for tonight. Thanks for the drink and the conversation, but I think I'm gonna head out. Have a good night.
letting you back in.
Cursed game. Really sweet.
Hey there.
Something really sweet.
Hey, good to see you. Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night. I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd. What are you having?
What would be like speed? My sugar rush.
Let me look up how to make that.
Getting voice is perfect voice headcanon for the character in my webcomic. That sounds pretty good.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia.
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Half cotton candy liquor, half punch. Sweet and fruity could get you drunk cheap. Fun. Often served with the solo cups. Very conventions. Okay, Turing is out of job,
Thanks,
apparently.
Here you go.
I'm buying my baby
Well,
inside.
look who has good taste. I'm Sylvan. What's a wet drink like yourself doing here?
Apparently getting a diabetes.
Well, thanks for the drink. The club is a little dead tonight, so it's nice to see a new face. You know anyone here? Oh, are you? How very forward. Anyone in particular, or just waiting for something to catch your interest?
Okay.
You and everyone else, honey. Well, thanks for the
Horny.
drink, but I think I'm gonna play the room a little more. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Party never stops. Oh yeah, this game needed me to run manual save. So very old school.
If Jess says you're out, you're out.
Hey, good to see you. Sorry, it's being rented out for a... Enjoy yourself.
Come back and hang out with us anytime.
Sorry, but I'm pretty wrapped up in...
Okay, how can we get inside? What tips? We could shoot him with the stunner. educated and VIP.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Hey, good to see you back. What are you having?
Rusted lace. Rusty nail.
Hey, hon, what's in that one?
This one is...
Orion ordered by
Thank you,
awesome
hon.
people. I like the Censored Turing for the drink info parts. Yeah.
Here you go.
Hey, how'd you know my favorite?
I have a
Haven't I
chat
seen you at my
GPT with
tattoo
me.
parlor before? I'm Boris. Have a seat. Well, as long as you don't mind me being distracted by this jerk. My boss has just managed to lock themselves out of our company's servers.
Yeah, that can happen.
I'm not sure exactly what they did, and I don't have my company ROM on me, so I'm trying to walk them through what to do over the phone. It's not going well. It could be any number of things. I already confirmed it wasn't just a password issue. They probably deleted themselves off of the user table or something. I hate giving non-IT people that kind of access.
Yeah.
The higher-ups in the company insisted on it.
Yep. Boss can do a
So
lot of
incompetent.
damage.
I'll probably just have to go down there and do it myself. I'm not gonna be able to do this over the phone. I guess I gotta head out and take care of this. It was nice talking to you. Thanks for letting me vent. Maybe I'll see you around.
Okay, everyone is leaving. Oh no.
It's getting late. I don't know how much longer we still have to get inside that VIP room. Oh, do we still have a chance?
Looks like you struck out too. Let's head to the back and try to find something to console ourselves with. It's more fun in the VIP here.
Yes, finally.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Sylvan. They said we could join them.
All right. But it's on them if you can't stay out of trouble.
Fleeting works. Yeah.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
That's a shame. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do.
Well, lying is a thing that AI can do because we humans kind of told them how to.
However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
We could actually save now. She might get pissed off and throw us out, so.
And you're back.
Baby's learning to lie. Well, yeah, but ChatGPT and other language models can lie because it was one of the first things humans told AI how to do. Think about
You
it.
know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out.
Yep.
You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
At least I'm not going up airballs. Okay.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street.
Okay, easy task.
I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here.
Like Washington. Not in San Francisco. Everyone is weird in San Francisco. That sounds like quite a catastrophe. Are you okay?
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like? You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives. Shit, all of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer.
Okay, I totally understand.
Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better in Otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time. Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet. The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation.
Okay.
So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough. First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me.
Oh, sounds like a politics.
Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since. So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off? Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side. I'll be watching. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Easy task.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
Okay. Eternal optimist. Let's put it that way. Market Street is here.
Well, there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operation scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
He looks like Elvis.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Yannick Fairlight said introduce myself. I have one of his cards here.
Oh, yes. Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in.
Who is this voice actor?
He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this.
That sounds British.
But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen.
No, now I need to check this out.
I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
Melissa Hutchison is Turing's voice, and Sarah Ann Williams is the Jess, which we just talked with.
But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find.
It is Jim Sterling. Brian is Jim Sterling. Okay.
Is there something else I can help you with?
Oh, Caitlin. Guess answer Bob, who was Caitlin? Who was voiceovering Caitlin? Yeah, he's Jim Sterling here, and there's one game developer who was voicing the Caitlin. No, not from the Baldur's Gate 3. Joy Quinn was Caitlin.
What questions can I answer for you? We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind.
Joel Quinn was the one who made the depression quest, and she was
the very
on
things that make us human. Our biology.
very well
nothing
known
to
back in the
ensure our safety.
2012 during the Gamergate.
The revolution we're after is humanity
Shukumon
as a whole
Joe was
making
the
the
sponsor.
decision
Yep,
to
that-
remain as we were created and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should. Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain. At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them.
Right.
The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end.
Right.
It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
Okay, so they are basically opposing vaccination as well.
Is there something else I can help you with?
Yeah, why are you here?
Of course, if you have any other...
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed.
Okay.
I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped. Harry Golden. How fitting to use a quote from a newspaper publisher, and I agree with the sentiment. More leads will find us, should we seek them out. Let's keep moving. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM. What kind of model is it? Where did you get it?
I found it.
It's so moe. Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good, with the home printer too. I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you? A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular
Yeah,
customers.
I bet.
Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
Is that your climate control room outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings. We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July.
Christmas in July, nice.
It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Right.
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching. Sorry. Otaku speak.
Mo.
I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know?
It's so Mo, yeah, the musical recoil, yeah.
A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Apparently in this future, the anime isn't banned in the United States.
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff. The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean? I've been to Tokyo twice already. The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes. Oh, sorry. The Saibashibito, the cyber death. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse.
Yeah, that's probable actually.
Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology
One
got
day I'll
better,
go to
the
Japan,
Saishi
yeah.
were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies. Okay.
Let's use the business card.
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1?
Yep.
Why are you giving me his card?
Yes! He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about.
Hypersleuth Digimon games I really love. Yeah, sounds
That's why
like
we
it.
wanted to see it before.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take a peek. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss. Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out? Are you sure you don't want another passy before you leave?
Okay, that's a window. How do we... Okay, leave.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings.
Hurricane.
Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season. Should I switch it to snow mode?
You didn't ask her name. Oh no. Oh no.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Yeah, Kristen's my baby Turing. Yeah.
While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder?
Yeah, okay.
Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution. Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individual. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
Okay, that's a sus. Okay.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat. Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab. Excellent! Hold on while I connect us.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
No can do, little guy.
Erin Yvette is the voice actress of the Tomcat.
Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in.
Okay, how about traffic lights?
Unless... Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec.
Super hacker.
Alright! I went faster than spit on a skillet. I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network.
Yeah, of course.
Do me a favor and don't ask why. The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail. I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turing, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and loading up on Turing's face. Sorry, Turing.
Ooh, they're on the move!
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you. You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you. You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is... I'll mark the southern exit as closed first. We only have time to block off 2 routes before the auto cab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them. Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to short wire the auto cab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here. We can access any of the control nodes in the... Got it?
Okay. Oh no, it's
They're getting away!
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to your grid. Definitely a one-shot trick, though.
Oh,
Those
no.
VIs are all over the path I used. Be careful, y'all. This is your last shot.
No!
oh.
No. They eluded us again. And I've lost connection. They must have cut the connection. But perhaps all is not lost. Perhaps we can ask someone to... That sounds like a good... Maybe he can look places.
Okay.
That's not... I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Ooh, lost you there for a bit. Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
No luck there yet.
Oh, rats. Well, y'all will get it, I'm sure. But we've got to strike while the iron is hot, so it'll have to wait. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to an... I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Start. We can worry about the weather ROM. Let's go.
I'm going to load the game. I didn't believe that the taxi would like turn 180 and go back out of the map, so kind of surprised me a little. How far are we?
Well, there are the... I have to admit, the protests themselves and the human revolution. The more I research them, still, Fairlight said he's a bit player. Perhaps we could use...
Hello there! I have pamphlet. Oh, yeah. He didn't elaborate. But, yeah, how can I help?
We found human... I was hoping you might...
Ah, well, the human revolution. But... off the record, I'll look into this matter. Is there something else I...
Well, that... Still, it was a statistical enough... Ah, Harry Golden. Don't forget...
We need to save people if we touch this better
Aw, kind of model is. It's so moe. Oh wow. Must have taken 8. I'm impressed. Anyway, the protesters filling up my back. Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona. I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain. My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls. In that order.
Okay, totally
else?
understandable.
I pretty. Look. And if. Oh, you can't tell? If it was a. It's already illegal for me to. It. Okay. Dr. Yannick Fair.
Yes, he's getting on in years, and that's why we wanted to see it before.
Okay, now save.
This ROM has.
Yeah, I asked Ramona.
It's snowing? Okay.
While I still have doubts about the moral and to be frank,
Okay, no, minigame is starting.
might I draw your attention? Oh no, they've noticed. We'll never catch. Hold on, I'm calling for an op. I know it seems a great deal. We'll. Maybe they can do some bit of. Excellent. Hold on.
Howdy, folks. You can trigger any node on the map at any time. I'd say you'll have time for block it. Just hurry. I don't know how.
Our top priority. I'll mark the.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let. Got it?
Okay, so we need to start the taxi from actually escaping. Oh no. There's like a... Oh no.
They're getting away!
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to your grid. Definitely a one-shot trick, though. Those VIs are all over the path I used. Be careful, y'all. This is your last...
Ah!
No.
Okay. Again. You wouldn't think that the car is doing like a 180 degrees turn. So you need to always like block the way the taxi game. Otherwise it's going to run out of the area.
Should I switch it to snow mode?
It's...
Excellent work! While I still, and to be frank, consider...
VR destroys love. Okay.
We'll never... Maybe they can do some bit... Excellent!
Howdy, folks.
We may have located the perpetrator.
Okay, so let's take the long
Here's how it
route
works.
around.
Use your display map to keep track of their cab. You can trigger traffic nodes. You just gotta make sure to... You can trigger any node on the map. I'd say you'll have time for 2...
Our top priority is to... I'll mark the southern... We only have time to... We shouldn't block the route back here. We have... Once you get them back here, press the big button on top... Be...
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap... We can access any of... Got it?
Let's... Okay, it's going that way. Now they are boxed in. So you need to corral them in.
We've got them now.
Okay, now we
Let's
got
go.
them.
I'm
Apparently
gonna go
that's
stop
that's
them,
going to
then
branch
we can
out.
interrogate the miscreants.
The story will branch out if you don't stop them.
What the hell do you want? Who do you think you're messing with, huh? You ain't got nothing on us, and if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Hey, what do you think we should do? We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand.
Ah.
These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authority. Those are the options I deduced. Questions or cops. It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
I think I'm going to talk with them.
We just have a few questions for you, sirs. If you'd be so kind as to give us a few minutes of your time.
Did you not hear what
Maybe we should just answer their questions. I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right! We ain't got nothing to hide!
Smart choice.
We're newbie street artists.
Paint any houses lately?
These are the tools of our trade!
These are all above board and legal. We just got done making a piece for a client.
That's right! We're artists! You a cop? 'Cause if you ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag! Running? Who was I running from? You calling me a coward?
I don't think that's what they were insinuating.
Right! We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast! You're holding us up!
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance. I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Webber's apartment.
Okay, interesting.
Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Now you're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Chad, I think they're onto us.
Chad.
Maybe we just answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
Right.
I only went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards. I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because your dad...
Don't talk about my dad. Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions. Aw, man. No big reason. I mean, he's a big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right? We heard a rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that? We don't need any more of this tech shit, like your lippy Rom over there. I told you we didn't steal nothing!
Be quiet, Chad. I don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Oh, they had a data chat. Okay.
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
We hope you find that Hayden guy. And we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
Alright, let's go catch that movie.
Great! Can we get dinner first?
Sure. Whatever you want.
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Hey, folks! Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
Yep, now we did.
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though. go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're gonna be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
Okay, now this is proceeding.
Welcome to Stardust.
There's Majid. We should leave this data cache with him first, like Tomcat asked.
All right! Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me. I won't pester you about what it is. I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat. I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent. Thank you.
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone.
Yeah, they are
Must
chilling.
have been you, huh? All right then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden. I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in, but if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Dog badge.
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to.
Okay.
Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground. I am no coward. I resent the accusation. After all, I didn't see you arguing against doing that favor for Jess in the first place. But I don't feel like debating the merits of being prudent with you. Tomcat is waiting for us, and maybe we can wrap this whole investigation up once and for all.
Yep, in a dog patch. I'll save if there's like these critical moments. Street art.
You know, right after we found Hayden's
How
apartment
long
in such
are
disarray,
planning to
I started
stream
looking into
today?
graffiti and street art
Like
more thoroughly.
only half an hour more. I think this is like on the last leg, but there might be like a still third chapter basically in this game.
I have never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism. The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence, they exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice. For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s legalized the tagging of mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city? It was chaos of the highest degree for a while, but now the place is truly remarkable. Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with. Ah, I hadn't even noticed. Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself? Reporting after or during direct participation? If you do end up writing on this experience, whatever you produce would be the very definition of it. You're too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event. It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point, and you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation. I've never had much interest in the practice, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light, perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact. Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? And we're on a schedule. I don't even want to think about this. What if we don't find Hayden? What if we do? My memory processors are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taken a toll on... But never mind. Let's find that access node. Let's find Hayden. I've taken a few photos of this. I'm going to show it to Hayden.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you? I was wondering when you'd get there.
Yeah, we have a branch of it, yes.
You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it? This conversation never happened. And you're on your own if you get caught out there. I hope you find what you're looking for.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat. This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years. I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting. Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy! Y'all at the access node? I'm set to slice in once Turing makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
So, basically, the Turing is like a walking antenna.
Connecting wirelessly to it.
For wireless internet. So.
Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, doll. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. One sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need. This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it. There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks. I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that, and hit me back up when you've done it.
Loose wires, be careful!
Nice job. I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk. You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Yep.
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the meshnet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule. Then, I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the meshnet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it. I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find. Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them. The files are more vulnerable in transit. Now y'all just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split. Surveillance camera footage. Oh, God. Oh, Turing. I'm so sorry.
What?
What is it, Tomcat?
What?
What did you find?
He's gone, Turing.
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turing. Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat.
Well, shit.
Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files? You must have missed something.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him. I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him. I'm so damn sorry.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat. I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
Should you follow them? If you say so. Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, chapter 3. Good time to actually end.
Oh, you're back. You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms. I don't think I've ever felt this anger. It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge. My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away. I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him. I could. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me? If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy. There is a wealth of information on the meshnet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely. Did you see the jade plant? Its death is unfortunate.
Okay.
But fitting. Yet another thing to be guilty for. Will you keep helping me? I need you. To find the bastards who killed my progenitor. I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through. Justice. Yes, good. I knew you'd keep me from losing myself in this. Let's make sure they have the appropriate time to atone for their crimes in prison. Even if it takes the rest of their lives. I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I. It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time. Good morning. I trust you... I had ample time to recharge my internal batteries. It is upsetting that Hayden is... gone. But life for the rest of us goes on, yes? We still have a mystery to unravel, and I will waste no further processing time over something I cannot There is no point. Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if
I'm
any
worried
changes
about
should be
him.
made based
Yeah,
on our
I'm worried
successes
about
and
him as well.
failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far. Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there. So far, I might have expected a more inquisitive nature with those we meet, especially on a strong lead. People will listen to you more than they will me, so it's important to dig deep when possible. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you. Let's pick up the pace a little in this regard, then. Your strong investigative prowess will prove invaluable. Don't forget that. Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities. Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles.
Okay, so we get a review.
Our first major hurdle proved challenging, but we made use of our surroundings and found a creative avenue. Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly. Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation. Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important. I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We got our data cache, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too. Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she
Hard
did agree
case.
to help us out in a big way. As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly. Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around. She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too. And finally, you and I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same. I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside. I hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close. Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat. Forwarding video and audio.
Morning. Turing, how you been doing, hon?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs. Juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend.
Okay.
Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems like the network security head there's asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zim. I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
Alright, I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turing. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine. I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turing.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map. Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Ah.
Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well.
So we have two leads
If you need
now.
anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map. Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB, or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home. Up to you where to go first. Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make NeoSF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
So about Turing. So if we think Turing as a child, then there's like some extra criteria we need to think about. But point is that even in a murder mystery, there's usually like a murder, and then it's the whole episode is taking place when they research the murder. That's also like a 7 from the Finnish Age Rating. So I think the death of the parent is like a universal fear of the children. So even this goes like a 7. So we could like add some mild anxiety to this, but I don't think the age rating has grown, because it needs to be like much more serious to warrant that 12 age rating. Relatively intense threat of violence, death, and description, cruelty, treatment, or mental suffering. I don't think we are there yet. So my opinion is still like this is 7. Age rating would be like proper age rating would be like 7 for the 2064 $3 only memory. But anyway, I suppose we are going to continue this on next weekend as well. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching. If you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you are watching on Twitch, throw me a shout at some point.